there's one thing that constantly pops in my head when talking about everything from user experience to onboarding to different coins to all that. And it comes down to this fundamental principle that a confused mind says no. Like literally, if you drive everything just by that statement, you could have, a lot of success. And I learned this from a friend of mine who was formerly trained by Tony Robbins. Like he was one of Tony Robbins' speakers. Like he traveled the world, like speaking at the Tony Robbins events. And this is something when he does like his performance coaching and stuff like that for like business owners, it's often a theme. Like a confused mind says no. So that's what's so interesting about what you guys were speaking about in regards to just, crypto on a whole and the different chains and different coins and all that stuff, and the different wallets, right? Because that's the biggest problem, right? It confuses the shit out of people, especially normies. So that's always going to exist, right? And Inleo is going to have different options, in terms of sign up, in terms of coins you can earn in, and whatnot. But with all that said, I feel like you should always go back to that fundamental question of, all right, a confused mind says no. So how do I integrate this but make it as simple as possible? It's kind of always like that joke of, explain it to me like I was a fifth grader, right? I think it always fundamentally goes back to that. So I don't know. It was just a theme I wanted to share because I think it's important when building out things to always focus on that and just realize that, because at the end of the day, right? And that line is mainly like sort of when it comes to like sales and marketing, but what is everything in life essentially, right? What is in Leo at the end of the day? Like you're selling people on joining in Leo. So yeah, and my manga just quoted it. A confused mind says no. Not my original quote, but something I've learned. And it's true in every aspect of life, whether you're talking about business, personal relationships. Hell, if you're a guy trying to pick up a girl, don't confuse her. Once she's game, shut your mouth. But yeah, that was good stuff. And it's so cool to see the Dash community getting involved. And I'm looking forward to seeing other communities because, again, like I said, warm leads, right? People that are already familiar with crypto and people that are familiar with crypto and might not have any kind of Web3 social um, outlet or interaction, right? So that's a value add. Think about that, right? You're involved in crypto, but all you do is just like, go on like Telegram or Discord or whatever, and you're investing in a coin and blah blah blah. And then you're like, oh wait, hold on. There's a Twitter-like platform where I can interact with my community, and where I can, share. Um, I mean, heck, just stealing Discord users, right? At a fundamental basis, right? I love Discord, but I mean, essentially, moving communities from Discord to Inleo, right? That alone could be an initiative that creates a large user base, right? Think about the way Discord has blown up over the last, you know, 8 years, really, right? Really, it's blown up with crypto blowing up. And I know so many people never even heard of Discord 3, 4 years ago that now are on it all the time. So, and myself included, I never heard of Discord until I was involved in the Hive blockchain and then got introduced to it. So, anyway, that's my rant.
Yeah, no, I think the advice that you gave about, a confused mind is a good one and one that we need to really take to heart because, I do actually even see this on Inleo. We have been onboarding a lot of new users lately, and it's one thing I've seen is like a new user will come in and ask a question, and then I see someone jump in and reply, and that's obviously a really good thing. But I've seen people reply and say the answer to their question, and then they'll send them like 10 links of like
Nice.
like all sorts of things. And it's like you kind of need to like piecemeal people and like wait for them to ask a question and then, provide an answer and dive in if they're ready for it. But it can give, paralysis by analysis to a lot of people when they come to a platform like Inleo because there are so many layers to it. So, one thing I've been very heavily focused on over the years, and hopefully that's apparent when you use the UI is is making it a layer-based approach. So like you join the platform and you're like, okay, this is like X, I can just use it. And then from there, you peel it back and you learn, oh wait, it's like X, but all my stuff is being stored on the blockchain. And it's like, oh wait, what are these payouts and where are they coming from? Now I'm learning about rewards pools. But if the and my goal is, the end goal is, a new user comes in, they use all this stuff, and they don't need to peel back the layers unless they want to. So, if you just want to be a Dash user that comes in, sign up with Keystore and use Inleo, and then you cash out, you hit claim in the dashboard, when your Dash payments hit the threshold, um, you know, then you just hit claim and then you get Dash in your wallet.